goddess Durga symbolizes the divine forces, positive energy, known as divine Shakti, that is used against negative forces of evil and wickedness. She protects her devotees from evil powers and safeguards them.
Navadurga or Navadurga are 9 manifestations of Goddess Durga in Hinduism, especially worshipped during the festival of Navaratri, where each of the 9 manifested forms are venerated respectively for each night.
The 9 forms of Goddess Durga are Shailaputri, Brahmacharini, Chandraghata, Kushmanda, Skandha Mata, Katyayini, Kali, Mahagavri, and Siddhidatri.
The goddess is the Shakti who brings meaning to Shiva, who disembodied pure consciousness. The first stage is Shailaputri, where Shakti was the goddess of the mountain. She is born of the mountains and she decided to marry the mountain hermit and Shiva. He, however, does not want to marry, so he withdraws into the mountain caves, troubling, refusing to be with her.
In the second phase, she becomes a brahmacharini, a hermit who performs tapasya. She mimics Shiva, who is tapasvi himself. As she does what he does exactly, Shiva realizes what would happen if all men and women will not be created. The world will cease to exist. The rock Shivalinga becomes a plant, Bilva. The object turns into an organism. As Shiva realizes without Shakti, he is a dead body, Shava.
Chandraghanta is the third form of goddess Durga, Parvati. Her name is Chandraghanta, means one who has half moon shaped like a bell. Her third eye is always open. She is always ready for the war against demons. She is also known as Chandrakhanda or Chandika.
As Shiva's wife, Parvati enjoys the companionship of Shiva. This makes her Kushmanda, gently aroused. In her fourth form, she becomes radiant like a sun in the presence of Lord Shiva. In her fifth form, she becomes a mother. She is Kanda's mother. She has domesticated Shiva, who was a hermit, into a householder called Shankara and also made him a father.
In her sixth form of Katyayani, she becomes an outraged warrior who defeats Mahishasura. He arrogantly declares that no man can defeat him, forgetting that women can defeat him.
She has 4 arms and carries a sword. She is the daughter of sage Katyayan and rides on a lion.
In her seventh form, she becomes even more fierce as Kalaratri, Kali. She kills Chanda and Munda. She adorns her body with his entrails, limbs and head. This is the most fiercest and the darkest form of the goddess, after which she quickly calms down.
She is one of the widest forms of Durga. Kalaratri is the one who destroys ignorance and removes darkness. This form primarily depicts the darker side of life.
It becomes the eighth form, Mahagauri. Mahagauri, the homemaker. She is the only one who is domestic. Her hair is no longer unbound. She doesn't run amok on the battlefield. She sits at home preparing food to her husband, Lord Shiva, in the form of Annapurna Devi.
In the final form, she is Siddhidatri, the complaced one. She has completed her work and now takes her rightful place as one half of Shiva's body. She completes him. She has connected Shiva to worldly life and made him realize its purpose to animate the world and make the world realize its value and purpose. This is the ultimate role of goddess in Hindu mythology.
The 10 hands of Lord Durga hold in them a conch, discus, lotus, sword, bow with arrow, trishul, mace, thunderbolt, snake, and flame. Ma Durga carries these 10 powerful weapons and sits on the king of all animals, lion, to go into battle against evil.
Please do like, share, comment and subscribe to Learn with Prapti.